Welcome back to QFitsView. This video will be about working with data in the DPUser language. DPUser is an interactive language that it is capable of handling numbers, both real and complex, strings and matrices of up to 3 dimensions. Its main aim is to do astronomical image analysis, for which it provides a comprehensive set of functions, but it can be used for many other applications. DPUser is documented on the website given in the video description below and on the internal help functions. It's got a C-like language syntax, data types and file handling along with functions and procedures. In this video we will just review the basics of this language with the use of some of these functions. When you start QFitsView, DPUser starts at the bottom of the screen. You get a short message and a prompt where you can type commands. Variables are created as needed. The ones created by DPUser are numbered and named buffer1, buffer2, buffer3, etc. For instance, I will load a fits file. I'll load cube example 1. Then when you load a new file using buffer new from file, say loading spectrum example 1, as you can see it labels it buffer 2, and if I load another one like image example 1, then you can see it's called buffer 3, etc., etc. Arrays are displayed and listed in the buffer list. For instance, I can enter something like, here in the DPUser command, XX equals buffer 3 on 2. And now you can see that the list of buffers now has XX in it. The usual arithmetic operators and precedences are available. For example, I will type in to the DPUser command print double brackets 1.2 plus 9.6 minus 2.3 close brackets divide 23.2 to the power 3.5, close brackets, and press enter, and there I have an example of just a simple arithmetical operation. We can also have the increment and decrement functions. For instance, x equals 23, x plus plus, semicolon, print x, and get 24. As you can see, you can string commands together using the semicolon separator. I've already demonstrated a procedure, print, but you can also do functions which return values. As an example, I will smooth the spectrum with a Gaussian kernel. The spectrum is in buffer 2, so I do a function like this. In the DPUser area, I'll name the buffer, say, SB for smooth buffer, equals smooth buffer 2 by 10 pixels. Press enter, and as you can see it's now smoothed out and you've created a second buffer, SB. Buffer SB there. You can save this as another file using Command S, and then I can save it as, say, spectrum example 1 smoothed, and press enter. And as you can see, the name has been changed to reflect the new value, and that's now been saved. A lot of these functions are duplicated in the ImRed menu. These all assume that the function will be applied to the currently visible buffer, so I'll swap to buffer 2, which is the spectrum again, And so I'll do a smoothing with this time, say 5 pixels. We go to ImRed, smooth, and I'm going to do the smoothing width of 5 pixels. I'll choose a Gaussian smoothing. You've got other alternatives, which are the boxcar average and the boxcar medium. I will store the result in a new buffer, clicking that button. The smoothing axis in this case doesn't matter since we've only got one dimension. And then we just do OK. And there you have the function done automatically. And in this case, as you can see, it's created into buffer 4, which is the next one in the buffer list. An alternative is to use the procedure call. For instance, I'll just redo this ImRed smooth, but in this case, you do not store the result in a new buffer. So I'll just smooth this buffer 4 by, say, 7 pixels and just press OK. As you can see, it just does the procedure smooth buffer 4, 7. In other words, it replaces the current buffer 4 with the new smoothed buffer 4. The full list of functions and procedures is given on the DPUser website, with the links in the video description below. You can also get this help within the application through the Help menu, with sections Introductions, Functions and Procedures, which duplicates as this DPUser Help website. So we can just go to Functions here, and we can say click on the function circle, and this tells you the details of the function circle. You can also directly access help of a specific function from the DPUser through that online help. For instance, help smooth, press enter, and it jumps you directly to that page, function smooth. That's all for this video. Check out other videos on our YouTube channel.